Hello, good evening, and welcome to the impromptu streaming session. I've got Ryan here this evening,
Hello.
and we are going to be playing once again Fallout the board game. Except this time, instead of just me, I've got somebody to share this with.
Excellent. I'm
Uh,
excited.
I'm excited to try this out with somebody this time instead of just on my own. So we're gone through the rules already, so we're pretty much going to dive right in because I've explained the rules and. So let's switch over to overhead. So we are doing the same.
Where do I put my character?
Wait until it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
I think we're just going to slide this down just slightly, so that we can bring other stuff onto the table. Suppose I could have just pulled these down. Almost everything would have moved together. All right. So we are playing the Fallout 4 Commonwealth scenario. So the Railroad versus the Institute. Um, so the same one I did last time, but this time who knows what direction we could go in. And I'm this time playing the Brotherhood Outcast, and Ryan has selected the Wastelander to play. So I'm going to go ahead and take a first. So I've got in the close-up cam here. I've got our quest card. So the two sides of that are kill a human enemy for the Institute side, and other for the Railroad side is to get to Diamond City and perform the quest action. So I'm going to start off by taking the Explore action. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over the tile next door to here, and we've got a Raider camp. So I'll take a human enemy token, and we place it face down because it hasn't activated yet. And I'm going to go ahead and take my move action, and I'm going to move in there. And that'll end my turn. So I get this agenda deck because I was the first player. So Ryan, now you get to put your character on any space inside the Crossroads camp tile.
So anywhere here?
Yep, any space you want.
I will go here.
Okay.
And then I will choose for my first action to explore. So I will open this tile.
All right, what do we got? Okay, so Highway 74. So the red sections are difficult terrain.
Okay.
Going over that will cost you 2 movement points.
Okay.
But obviously you got a way around it. The green stuff is radioactive terrain, which means if you pass through it, you have to take 1 rad. But you're okay for now?
Yep. And then I guess I will move into this space here.
All right. So we've reached the end of both of our turns. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the top card of the agenda deck and turn it over.
Okay.
Down at the bottom, it has, sorry, they're hard to see there, Ryan. It has 2 symbols.
Okay.
Okay. These are the enemies that activate.
Okay.
So we've got we've got the Institute.
Okay.
And mutations that move.
Okay.
So they move toward the closest, which I believe is you. These count as 1 space. So we've got 1, 2, 3 spaces to get to you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 to get to me. So the synth would move 1 toward you.
Okay.
And the super mutant would also move 1 toward you.
Okay.
Now, if they had moved into our space, they'd have attacked us. But otherwise, that goes into a discard pile. And now it's our turn again.
Perfect.
So because I'm already there and the enemy is inactive, so I don't have to fight him. So I'm going to actually go ahead and take the Wasteland encounter. I believe it's a Wasteland encounter. It is. So if you want to shuffle that up and take the top card and then read out to me what it says. And don't let me see the results so I can choose my...
So there's three options, right? I get to pick from?
No, you start off at the top.
Yeah, so I start off reading this,
yeah.
And then after that, what do I do?
Then you'll give me the choices I can make.
Okay.
But not the results.
There is a movement inside the structure. You're ready for a fight, but relax as a figure appears and hails you with a friendly wave. And then option 1, Work with her to search for loot. Option 2. She likely has the best loot. Kill her. Or option 3. Ask the stranger to join you.
I'm being inspired by my brother today for some strange reason, and going to vote for Chaos.
Chaos.
So she's probably got the best loot.
So you're gonna attack her?
Attack her.
Okay. So you greet the stranger with a friendly smile. Then the moment she turns her back, you attack. And then I'm not sure what you're supposed to do after that. Because I've never seen one of these cards before, so I'm just gonna go like that.
Oh wait, how does it? What does it say on the? Oh yeah, no. I gain 1 loot for the level.
Okay.
So it's a level. It's a 3. So I gain 3 loot.
Okay.
I become vilified. So if you want to actually pull that out of that's the statuses. It's got horns on his head.
Oh, horns. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Okay. So certain cards will automatically have stat effects or be worse because I am bad.
Mm-hmm. Draw and fight.
Yeah. So we'll do them in order here. So I gain 3 bits of loot. I gain junk, an Unstoppables magazine, and Piper. Is that who would have joined me if I had? Oh, it would have just been a companion.
Mm-hmm.
So is it I choose one of those? Oh, let me double check. What happens when you gain extra loot? Yeah. So I gain all of that. So I've got Piper as a companion. And I've got junk and the Unstoppables magazine in my inventory. Add 2. So what you want to do here is go through the deck over there, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Pick it up. One is normally at the bottom, but one is now one is at the bottom.
Okay.
So 2 would be the second card from the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. No, look at it. Just put it into the. Don't look at it. Just put it right into that deck.
On top or on the bottom?
Good question. Add card from the library. Card library. To be retrieved from card library. When this happens, first there's and adds it to the game as instructed. That's not what I'm looking for.
I feel like it would be at the bottom. Well, I guess you shuffle it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Let's check this out here. Retrieve the card indicated, then take the card, the number of cards equal to the number of players, matching the card's back. So is there another one? Is number 3 also has the same back?
Yes, I think so. Let me have a look. Yes, it has the same back.
Okay, that one too.
Okay.
Okay. Finally, shuffle all the cards together and place them on top of the matching deck. So they go on top. Okay?
Okay.
Now, last, I draw. So this gets trashed, so that'll go into a discard pile.
Okay.
But I will draw and fight 1 human character.
Okay.
And it is a regulator. So he's level 2, ranged. When I'm not, so I'm going to take an extra hit. I gain loot if I kill him, but I can hit him with in the chest or the legs.
Good luck.
Hello, Super Doggy.
Hello.
All right, let's see. So currently I have enough hits to kill him. He'll do 4 damage to me. 2 will be soaked up by the power armor. So I'm going to leave it at that. So first I take my 2 damage, and then I do the hits on him, so he's toast. And I will gain 2 experience points. 1, 2. And that was action 1.
Nice.
Oh, and wait, I just killed a person, didn't I?
Yes, you killed a human being.
Right. So this doesn't take a quest action, so that'll immediately activate the first part of Welcome to the Commonwealth.
Oh, does it say kill anything?
Yeah, kill any person. Yeah.
Nice.
So first, we bring up the Institute by 1.
Okay.
And notice there's actually stats on the side here. They're a little hard to see.
Okay.
But the Institute, for example, has a Y.
Yeah.
That Y affects, and a railroad has an X.
Yeah.
In the level. Institute has a Y is the effect, and as the tiles go up,
yeah,
those change.
Okay.
So first we moved up that. I gained 2 additional loot. So I've got Colmex and Covert Ops Training Manual. Now I have too many cards in my inventory, so I've got to choose one of them to drop. So when the magazines are when you can discard this card to gain XP. If I don't have E or P, and I have neither, so I'd like to keep that. During a test or fight that uses P or A, exhaust this to add 1 hit. Then, so I don't have P or A either. So I'm going to get rid of the Colmex. I'm going to keep the junk, because I might get more junk and be able to sell it. So I'm going to drop the Colmex. And lastly, we stage 15 and 134. So if you can hand me number 15.
Is it all from the bottom?
Yeah, that's all from the bottom. No, yeah, you want to grab 134 while you're there?
134?
Yeah.
134.
Yeah, so we'll start with 15 though, so that'll be the main one. So no, 15 will be down at the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, so one was at the way bottom.
11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. 15.
Okay. And we trash Welcome to the Commonwealth. Right, so quest 15 is Resonance. You tear the person apart, but they look to be flesh and blood. Whoops. Messy. Among their effects, however, is a transponder marked with the Vitruvian Man, the words "The Institute" and coordinates to the old ruins of the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. So option 1 is to follow the coordinates and explore the CIT ruins to find the Institute. So it's taken a quest action at the CIT ruins and then test E and I for 4. And then option 2 is you have heard only bad things about the Institute. At Diamond City, caps may quickly get you the information you need. A quest at Diamond City and spend 4 caps, and that will move things over onto the railroad side.
Okay.
And we've got a secondary quest called Flesh and Bone, not blown. The locals are in an uproar. A young girl named Olivia has been run out of her home for being a simp. She says that if somebody could just find her sister, she could prove false these ridiculous claims that she is some kind of robot. So find number 135.
Okay,
and add it to the top of the. Yep. So the 2 options here are: there is something fishy here. Interrogate Olivia. Do the quest action at any settlement, and that's do a strength or charisma strength charisma for 3, or go look for her missing sister. Encounter any wasteland until you find Olivia's sister.
Okay.
All right. So those are the 2 quests that we now have active. You asked me if you want to take a look at them at any time, and that was just my first action. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my second one to move here, and that will be my turn.
Perfect. Well, since I'm already on a wasteland, I think I will do the wasteland option and check it out.
Okay.
So I shuffled this, correct?
Nope. Just take the top one.
Oh, okay.
Hand it to me. A couple of landmarks catch your eye as you approach the area. This is the place where that girl Olivia and her sister was last seen. Looks dangerous, but you go poking around to see if there's any truth to it. So your two options are to look for Olivia's sister, or ignore it and search for loot. And then you do a perception test for 3.
I'm gonna look for Olivia's sister.
You're gonna look for Olivia's sister.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the body of a girl laying under an overhang. When you turn it over, you see the body doesn't have a familiar doesn't just have a familiar resemblance to Olivia. It is Olivia. The girl you spoke to was a synth who replaced her. Suddenly you see movement. She sent you here as a trap. Complete the Flesh and Bone quest. What does complete mean? Draw and fight an insect creature.
Okay. And I put it here?
No. You draw it and fight it, so it happens right away.
Flip it over?
Yep.
Cool. A rad roach.
Okay, so one XP, and you can hit it in the arms and legs. It's radioactive, so if you take one hit,
I take radiation.
You'll take 1 radiation damage, one each for its level.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to find out what complete means.
All right, so I roll 3 dice.
Oh wait, so sorry, you complete was first, right? Okay, now I understand what this means. Yeah, so let's start with the fight.
Okay.
So you've done 1 hit. He would hit you for 2.
Okay.
You can't re-roll because you're not using a weapon that you can't. So that would be the end of it.
Yeah. So I take 2 damage and 2 radiation.
2 damage, 1 radiation.
Okay.
And you kill the rad roach.
Nice.
Because you got 2. So the rad roach put the 2 hits on you.
Okay.
It does 1 rad damage for each of its levels,
okay.
which is only 1.
Okay.
And you hit it once, which is enough to kill it.
Nice.
So you gain 1 XP.
Perfect.
And that goes away. Now, for having completed Flesh and Bone, you gain 1 agenda.
Perfect.
So you can take a look at that. And then we have to stage number 136.
136. Okay.
Yep. Duped. It turns out people were right. Olivia has been replaced by a murderous synth. They say she is last seen passing through the Ashbury neighborhood on her way into the wasteland. Time to track her down. So option 1, ask around Ashbury and try to talk to her. So the quest on the Ashbury Road tile, which we haven't uncovered yet. Or track her to the wasteland and take her out. And its quest on the Raider camp, which we have found.
Nice.
Draw and fight 1 human enemy. And this gets trash.
Perfect.
All right.
And now I still have movement, correct?
You can do you can do any of the other actions except encounter. So you could camp, you could explore because your this space actually is adjacent to 2 adjacent ones.
Sure. Then I shall explore. I shall go to this space here.
Okay, so it's got to match the arrow up at the top. It's got to match orientation there. There we go. Oop, not much there. Just a bug. So we draw the top tile and just put it face down. Perfect. And that's it.
Perfect.
So we are activating humans, mutants, and robots. So humans will just turn over. They don't immediately move or attack.
Okay.
So we've got a Raider Scum. Mutants move. So this one would move here.
Okay.
They can move in the middle of an empty tile. Once it's explored, we can put it wherever we want.
Okay.
And this robot will move closest to me. Or it's, yeah, because that doesn't touch this one. And that's it.
Perfect.
We move on to the next one.
I need to get me some better weapons.
Well, I just have the armor to help me. That's about it.
And that robot looks nasty.
It is. It's the sentry bot. It's the hard. I believe it's the toughest robot. I'm just really tempted to. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, I have to fight him first though. And he's ranged and he's armored.
So if he's ranged, even if you're point blank,
he'll still
get
do
the extra damage.
Yeah, because I'm ranged and he's not. Well, yeah, I'm gonna move in there. I'm gonna try to go after Olivia and murder her. So I have to fight, but I can't take the quest action because there's an active enemy here. So I have to fight him. So he's got one. He's a level 1, so I need 2 hits because he's armored, and they have to be head or torso. So torso, head, torso. It's enough to kill him. He would do me 3 damage, but I do have my power armor, so that'll go down to 1. So that's 1. I gain 1 XP, which brings me all the way back around, so I have leveled up. So if you can pass me the bowl of special tokens, I will take this one, and I will take this one. And I have drawn an A and an A. So I guess you only get one choice. I think I will take the A. And now I am Sia. And that was my turn. Go ahead.
All right. I don't know if I want to fight that bug yet.
You can't. Not until he's not until he's activated.
Okay, so then I get 2 movement, correct?
If we doing the movement action, will get you 2 movement, so you can move 2 spaces, and you could do two moves in your turn to move a total of 4.
Okay, well I think I'm going to explore this tile.
Aha!
A vault.
Yes. So, Vault 184. Now, I don't think that we can actually do anything here until the encounter cards are added, until we find the appropriate quest.
Okay.
So we know where it is, but we can't do anything there, because there's special vault cards that end up getting added here.
Okay.
But we do have to add a bug to the tile.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry. I killed that raider that was on that one, right?
Yeah.
So...
Another one spawns?
Yep.
Okay.
Right away. As soon as it's killed, it spawn on the next closest spot that has the same symbol.
Okay.
So if I were to kill this robot, there would be another robot that spawns right here as well.
Okay.
The only exception is these guys don't respawn. Or anything that the game tells you to spawn. So that's tough. You've got difficult terrain right through that.
Yeah.
Class.
I'm surrounded by all of it. Making it to Diamond City would be probably good, but that thing could attack me and probably kill me.
Which was that?
This thing eventually.
That is the synth is only level 2.
Okay.
And it is ranged. Just to let you know.
Okay. If I get to Diamond City, I could buy stuff potentially.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly. And I still have 2 movement, correct? That's my last action?
Yeah, you can move twice. Move 2 spaces, yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a risk. 1, 2. I'm going to go there. And that ends my turn.
Okay. And that's the end of the round. Well, luckily they're all face down. So we've got Super Mutants move. Bugs activate. Oh, good thing it wasn't the other way around. That bloat fly would have attacked you. And epic creatures. And there are no epic creatures currently on the board.
Okay.
So that's it. All right. Now I am going to take the quest action on Duped to um, uh, track Olivia and Smoker.
Okay.
So I draw and fight an enemy token, a bounty hunter,
It's level 2.
level 2 ranged. Need a better weapon too. He drops.
What does your companion do?
I can exhaust to explore an adjacent tile. It works for me because if I'm vilified, I can keep this a companion when she unexhausts. Otherwise, most companions, after you use them, they might actually leave because they die. All right. So he gets only hit in the limbs. So I have 2 hits. That's enough. But I'm going to take 5.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Well, and -2. So 3 total. I'm going to need to heal at some point.
And that's camping, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, or other than using something to heal. But that's enough to kill him. So that's 2 XP. And 2 loot, 1 for each level.
Now, do you only get loot off humanoids? Or do you get them off?
It depends. If they've got a symbol, it says that they've got loot.
So it's that little... Okay, I see what you mean.
So I get a Brahmin stake. When you camp, you may discard this card to recover 8 additional HP, then suffer 1 radiation. Or Preston Gravely, who's a companion, to exhaust to ignore the effects of difficult terrain until the end of the turn.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to drop Piper. Sorry. And I actually think I'm going to drop the junk to take the Brahmin stake because I'm taking a lot of damage. So, buy junk, buy Piper. And then my second act. Oh, sorry. I gain for duped. I gain a thingy, and then we trash duped. So right now all we have is resonance.
What do you have to do for that one again? There's 2 options: Diamond City and
Diamond City and spend 4 caps, or CIT Ruins and do an endurance or intelligence test and get 4 successes. So speaking of, so I'm going to camp for my next action. I have 2 magazines. I can discard them to gain 2 XP as I camp if I do not have E or P.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and discard both of them. So first of all, I would gain 3 hit points for resting, and then so that's 4 XP. Did I get the 2 for killing him?
No idea. Probably. No, you didn't because wait, hold on, you leveled, right? So you were back here, I think.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, that would be where you are.
Okay. So then I gain 4 from the magazines. 1, 2. So I level up, and then that's an S and a C. I shall take the C. And then 3, 4. And there we go. Your turn.
Okie doke. Well, I guess I'm going to explore again. So I'm going to explore this one.
Why are you exploring? Did you want to go to Diamond City or?
Well, I can't really get anything in Diamond City. I don't have the 4 bottle caps.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm going to try to find other ways to get bottle caps. So I'm going to explore.
Ashbury Road, that's where we would have found Olivia.
Bug appears here.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 movements still, so I'm going to move this way.
So some of the loot cards
Yeah.
also are caps, like are just straight up caps.
Okay.
Um, just to let you know, and the synth
Yeah.
does have a loot icon.
Okay.
The brute also does have a loot icon, but he's
gonna kill me.
He's pretty nasty. Uh, Also, he has the aggressive icon,
Mm-hmm.
which means that if he enters a space with an investigator, investigator. I'm thinking Mansions of Madness now. If he enters a space with a character,
Yeah.
then then you immediately fight.
Okay.
Right. So next, we are moving the railroad. There's nobody there. Robots and humans. So this human activates. It doesn't immediately fight me though. And this robot moves one space towards me, and they ignore heavy terrain. Icky. All right, my turn. I guess I need to fight this looter.
Oh, it's an easy kill.
Hopefully.
He's got his legs.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's going to do 3 hits to me, though.
Well, technically only 1 damage.
Yeah, but still. 3 hits. So that wipe. Well, sorry, 1. Yeah, because the power armor. I kill him to get 1 XP and 1 loot card.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have to replace him. Mentats. And then I'm going to use my second action to move here. Because I wasn't paying attention, I couldn't actually move 2 spaces with my power armor unless I discard a
bottle cap.
A bottle cap. So go ahead.
All right, I'm going to explore the camp thing.
The encampment. 2 kids are playing a card game called Synth Net Rumor. Amusing.
That's hilarious.
That's my favorite game, you tell them. I haven't played in years. One of the kids squints up at you and says, "Oh yeah? How about we play a game for caps?" Tell them you remember the rules and go shopping instead. Or accept the challenge. It's a intelligence or luck roll. You need 4 successes.
I will give it a try. I will take up the challenge.
Okay, go ahead.
And I have intelligence, so that means I can reroll, right?
You can reroll, yeah. You got 3. You need 1 more.
No!
He traps you with grub hole so fast you can actually feel the sting of defeat. Lose 3 caps.
Oh no! Now I'm broke.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Gambling with kids. That was your first action, right?
Yeah. I guess then I will encounter this.
Explore that tile.
Explore, and I'll just stay where I am.
Red Rocket Station, and we've got a human enemy in there. All right. We are activating the railroad and mutants. Okay, next. I'm going to take the Explorer action. The Super Duper Mart. And we are out. Well, we'll have to shuffle the people. The dead people. And I need to get away from that sentry bot because he has a ranged attack. So I'm going to spend 1 cap to move 2 spaces. And go.
I guess I don't have any caps, but Can I get anything just from this too without caps, or do I?
if it says to it's possible that you might end up with something, but if you want to shop, the only thing you'll be able to grab is Curry as a companion.
And what does he do? Exhaust.
She exhausts to recover 5 HP. If you have 10 or fewer HP, keep this companion when it exhausts.
Okay.
Otherwise, it leaves you because you're too healthy.
I mean, that could be useful. I'm gonna move 1 space and then explore.
You found a farm with yet another bug token, or an animal token, I guess.
What does the number mean?
That's the level of the. So if it tells you, if your card says, like you get that, like loot based on the symbol, then you get that many loots.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll move into the farm then for my last movement.
Okay. We are activating the railroad and robots. I think he just moves. I hope he doesn't attack me.
That would suck, but he does have range.
Let's see here. Activating enemies. Bases move 1 space toward the nearest survivor if that enemy is already either in the same space as the survivor or adjacent to survivor and has ranged icon. That enemy fights the survivor. Oh, instead of moving. Sorry, so he doesn't. If he was still there when he activates, then it would be. That's a good thing we haven't found that many robots. Okay, CIT ruins. Quest action. On resonance, I have to do a E or I. I have E or I, and I got to have 4 successes. And I have I, so I can reroll once. That is not 4 successes. Might as well reroll them all.
Good luck. Could be worse. You have kids stealing your money.
Yeah, no kidding. Nope. Fail. So that's my turn.
Okie doke. I'm going to try and get something from this campsite. So I get 2 cards, right?
Because no, just the one.
Just the one.
But if it says, like, you gain loot and then that symbol, then... Alright. What the? She's got a bomb! A shrieking laugh rises above the tumult. As the market clears, you see a crazed woman holding a beeping mass of metal. Grab something and run is option number 1. 2, rush in and tuck her out of it. Endurance or charisma, 4 successes.
I'm going to grab something and run.
Okay, first, you sprint away from the settlement as the bomb explodes. First, become vilified. Choose 1 item from the shop. So you have to put the tire iron in your inventory. That's my gun. We add 7, and we trash this.
Add 7?
Yeah. Just double check the adding thing again. Make sure we don't have to shuffle because when you grab it. Oh, okay. So now take the top 2 cards. That's what it means.
Okay.
So
take top 2 cards?
No, this is the one you're adding?
Yeah.
Okay, no, put take from the card. Oh yeah, sorry. Take the top 2 cards already. So 3. Okay, shuffle those 3, and then put them back on top of the deck. So apparently, there's some sort of fallout from having stolen a plasma gun.
But if I use it, I ignore loot on enemies, so I lose all the items.
Yes, because they get vaporized. All right, but you've got a weapon though.
Yes.
That you can reroll twice because you've got I and A.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do now? You got your second action, I think.
Yeah. I guess I will stay here for now.
You don't want to. You could camp.
Oh, I can? And I gain health back, right?
Yep.
I will camp then, and I will be back to full health.
All right. Nothing moves. No railroad. No super mutants. So it is now my turn. I might as well. Now that I'm here, I might as well try the quest action again. Maybe I'll get lucky. 3 and a 3. So I got to choose one of these to reroll.
Good luck.
Nope.
No.
All right. I'll take the quest action again. Only 1. 3.
No pass for you.
That's my turn.
Okay. So.
Try to do something else. I think they said, or maybe try one and then do something else.
All right. So then I'm gonna move 2 spaces. So 1, 2, and I guess I will do. I guess another action.
Counter.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me the top card. There is a small gathering around various traders and mercenaries here. You shoulder your way through the other wastelanders to get to look at the goods. You can 1. Go shopping normally. 2. Try to steal an item from the display. That's an A or L. That's AL 4.
Okay.
Or 3. Look for better deals than these.
Well, I don't have any money, so I'm gonna try and steal something. So I do have an A. So.
Yep. You need a 4.
I can try and roll the 1, but I'm gonna re-roll them all, hopefully. Nope.
Nope. Thief! Someone yells as you try to grab an item. The guards hustle you out of the settlement, suffer 3 damage, and move 1 space.
1, 2, 3. And then I'll move here.
You're a terrible thief. You need like the horrible distraction of an explosion to steal anything.
I'm just a terrible person in general.
Well, currently we both are.
But at least I have a plasma gun.
All right. Synths, animals, and robots. So activate. A rat scorpion, a feral ghoul. You are closest. This one is closest to you.
Mm-hmm.
This one is closest to me, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Robots. Now, who is closer? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Me. Now they get around quickly. You're surrounded by animals. So one more activation, and they're going to come like right down on your face.
I know. I should get out of there.
Okay, so.
Can I move through a space with 1 in it, or does it automatically attack me if I move into a space?
Well, it won't automatically attack. Like, you can't do anything else in a space other than. You can move, you can explore, you can fight, but you can't camp, you can't quest, you can't encounter.
Okay.
So you can move to the space, except for that super mutant. That super mutant attacks you right away, no matter what. You know what? I'm going to have a wasteland encounter while I'm here and see if I can get something to help me out with my my lack of rolling.
All right. 2 other scavengers approach you with a nervous smile. We've heard about a good Samaritan around these parts. Number 1, offer to help them. Number 2, give directions. Number 3, laugh as you attack the naive fools.
Laugh as I attack the naive fools.
All right. They drop their belongings in horror as you turn your weapon on them. Draw and fight is the first thing. A humanoid. Okay.
Oh, it's just a looter. He does no damage to me, and I kill him.
Perfect. So you get one
One
experience.
experience
You get
and
one
one
loot
loot.
card.
Grognak the Barbarian, which I don't need, but I might try to sell it sometime later. Okay,
You then become vilified,
already am.
and then you get loot times the number on the thing. So,
four
4 loot,
loot. Jeez.
and then trash this card.
All right, so laser rifle. Hell yes. I have the drugs day tripper. A CRL, I don't need that. Hancock, exhaust. Exhaust to move an enemy within 2 spaces of you into your space and fight it. He just taunts enemies. When you camp, if you do not have C, I do. So let's drop Life and Love magazine. I don't really want that. I'm going to drop... Oh, during a test or fight that uses PRI exhaust to add 1 hit. I should have used that. I could have gotten addicted to it, but I don't want Grognak anymore because I don't already have strength. I have stress. No, I'm going to keep the Day Tripper drugs because I don't need Hancock. All right. So that was the encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try the quest action this time. And I'm going to keep my Mentats handy. Well, that was awful.
This quest doesn't like you.
No, it does not. Come on, I just need 3.
You got it.
No, I don't need it. I got it. All right. I gained 3 caps. Watch it somehow purple. Yep. All right. Perfect. We stage 8. The Institute goes up 1. So now the synths are different now.
Okay.
The synths, the synths are not different. They're just still ranged. There's no big deal there. And we stage 18 and 67.
18 and 67. 18?
18. Uncover the railroad. Impressed by your resourcefulness and persistence, the Institute brings you into their trust. They are developing the most advanced technology ever conceived, but they are threatened by criminals calling themselves the Railroad. Place, so this is why they say, like, focusing on one is going to cause the other to retaliate.
Yeah.
So this one can be trashed. So place star icons equal to the survivors. So 2 of them.
Okay.
The settlements with the highest level. So 1 on Diamond City and 1 on the railroad, which is 3. The others are 2.
Nope,
right?
downtown Boston.
Oh no, that's not a settlement.
Oh.
That's a wasteland.
Okay.
Settlements have this icon.
Okay.
So now the railroad is starting to send out agents because they're pissed off. Hunt down and eliminate these criminal railroad agents. Kill the last star on the map is option 1. 2, locate the railroad headquarters and give them support. Quest on the railroad. And then we also have Vault Rumors. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the wasteland claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech. Perhaps it is worth investigating. Option 1, many of your Vault exiles are caught by raiders. You might be able to find something off one of them. Kill any raider. And option 2, see if you can find an old exile who will sell you information. Quest in any settlement, spend 4 caps. And that moves that quest forward there. All right, that's my turn.
And what was the other quest we had to do?
So we have uncover. So you can either head to the railroad and help them out, or kill the railroad agents.
Okay.
And then the other one is finding the Vault Rumors by either killing a raider or spending caps on a settlement.
Okay.
And your go.
I should probably get out of Dodge, eh? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move 1, and then move 2, and then my second action, I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay, so you're going to fight it?
From range.
Yep.
So, I can use... And it can't hit me because I'm at range.
Well, it will hit you. It just won't. It'll only do the 2 hits. So you get. So that's body.
Yeah.
So you've done 2 hits on it. It'll just do 2 hits on you.
Okay. So then it dies.
It does. So
Okay.
2 damage first.
So
it's dead. You gain 1 XP. And remember that because you killed that, the 1 goes on the nearest one. Yep. And yeah, they had nothing else on it. All right. Next agenda: Super Mutant. He's chasing you. And that's it. So my turn. I am going to. Well, I still can only move the 1 space, so I'm going to move, and I'm going to explore this tile here. Oh, yay! Look what's in between me and the railroad.
Oh, wow. A lot of radiation.
And a super mutant camp. Alright, go.
Alright. I'm probably going to rest, then move. So by resting, I gain 3 health, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move 2 spaces. So 1, 2.
Okay, so remember that's an enemy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Unless you declare loyalty. Alright. Humans and animals. So all humans activate. And the rest, and now all animals move. Bloatfly is actually next to my space, so he's going to attack me. Let's move the others. So that red scorpion would move 1 toward you.
Actually, I would move there.
And that feral ghoul will move 1 toward you. And I'm fighting this bloatfly.
It's also got range, correct?
Yep. And I have range back, so...
He does not get a bonus die.
During a fight, for each hit that causes you to suffer damage, you may spend 1 cap. If you do not, discard this card. You better not do too much damage. You obviously didn't listen to me. So I need to reduce my damage. I killed the blowfly, but I really need to reduce my damage. So I'm going to re-roll this. I've got 2, so I'm going to make it to the best of my... So I don't have to spend that many caps. Alright, that's better. Yeah. Because the 2 damage doesn't do damage to me, so I don't need to spend any caps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough to kill the blowfly.
Okay, yeah.
And I level up.
It's you gaining all the levels.
I've gotten lucky with my fights. Also, the power armor helps because... Okay, so I got an S, which I already have, and a C, which I already have. So that means that I get to choose either a strength or a charisma perk. So the strength perks are armor, discard at a settlement to gain an apparel item from the shop or from any discard pile. I haven't seen anything good yet, so probably not that one. Pain trade. Discard to gain 1 movement point until the end of your turn. Each time you move into a space that has an enemy whose level is equal to or lower than your defense, kill that enemy. And then charisma is inspirational. Discard or remove a companion from another player's inventory or from the shop and add it to your inventory, or discard this card, sorry, to remove. Then exhaust each of your companions, ignoring their exhaust condition. Unexhaust conditions. Unexhaust your companions. Or Master Trader. Discard to shop. You can buy, sell, and sell as many cards as you want. No, we never replaced. So, yeah, you stole something from there, didn't you?
Plasma gun.
Yeah. I think I'm going to keep the Master Trader. All right. And now it is my turn. So I will explore.
Ooh, another vault.
Yeah. But.
Ooh.
An elite enemy token.
Oh, these are the harder areas now.
Uh-huh. Oh. I guess I'm going to move in here.
Hopefully it doesn't spawn on you.
Yeah. All right. Go.
I'm going to attack this thing.
You're going to attack?
Yeah.
All right.
So what do I do?
So it's their level is right now 1.
Yeah.
So it's just a normal. Oh, actually, sorry. It would have attacked you earlier. So go ahead. As soon as you moved into that space, it would have attacked you right away.
Okay.
So we'll take that as attack have that happen.
Okay.
So 1 hit on you and 2 leg shots. That's enough to kill it.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that.
So it's dead. And we'll give you your 2 actions because this should have happened earlier.
Okay.
And take your level.
Oh yeah.
Ding.
I already have an eye.
Draw 1 more.
P. Perfect.
So you can choose the P, or you could have also taken the perk from the I, but
I'd rather probably do this.
yeah.
All right.
So you'll have your 2 actions now. That should have it should have attacked you as soon as you moved into Diamond City.
Okay. And then so I have my 2 actions. So I'm gonna move 2 spaces. So 1, 2.
So
I need
you're
1
gonna take
radiation.
1 rad, yeah. All right, and the last agenda card. So we'll talk about how that what happens there later. Is humans move. So this is the shortest distance towards you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going this way anyway. That one goes that way. So now what's going to happen is we shuffle this. I hand it over to you.
Okay.
So you are now first player.
Okay.
And both of these move up 1 on the track.
Okay.
So that sort of forces us toward an end game no matter what. And it's your go.
All right. So then I'm going to move 2 spaces. So 1, gain a radiation.
Yep.
And then 2, I'm going into here, and I'm going to attack that dude.
Okay. Well, it's not it attacks you right away one way or another, so it's not an action.
So I need headshot or legs.
Okay. That'll do it. But you're going to take 5 damage.
And but I can re-roll, right?
You can.
So I'm going to re-roll. Ooh. And how much damage do I need to take it?
1.
1 damage? I already got the 1 damage, so I'm going to re-roll these then.
Three. You can still re-roll once.
Sure, I'll re-roll 1 just to see.
Okay, so don't hit. You'll take 2.
Okay. 1.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, you knocked this one. Was knocked over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I take 2 damage. It dies, and I think that quest is complete. Is it not?
Yep. So you gain 3 XP.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
And we stage 24 and 130. This one gets trashed. 24 and 130.
24. And 130.
Okay, so derailed 24. With the road weakened from its recent defeat, the Institute has deployed one of its dreaded coursers to deal with them once and for all. Place a quest marker at the CIT ruins. This is the Institute courser. All railroad move toward this courser instead of the survivors. At the end of each round, remove a star from the courser space. If there are no stars in the courser space, it moves one space toward the railroad instead. So our two options here are to lead the courser straight to the railroad headquarters. If the courser is at the railroad, the Institute gains 4 points on the track, which would end the game instantaneously. Or things are falling apart. Pay to smuggle out as many synths as you can before the end. Quest on any settlement and spend 8 caps. You bring the railroad up 1 and place a railroad token in your space. The other one is good news, everyone. Everyone is talking about an eccentric inventor working on something outside of town. He has a few different projects and is looking for whatever whatever help he can get. He claims his research into mutation could help heal injuries, kill a super mutant overlord.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Should we have been putting something there the whole
time?
Nope.
He's been running around the board chasing after you.
Oh, okay. It's the same guy.
Okay. He has ambitions to control a robot workforce using wireless signals, kill a sentry bot. The most ridiculously of all, he supposedly is nearing completion of a device that could teleport people great distances, kill a glowing one. And that was your turn?
Yeah.
So now it is mine. It's strange that there aren't more things that put stars on the board now because of this scenario, but
does this not put stars on the board, or is it
no?
When stars on the board, it moves?
If there are stars on the board, it'd be up to the other players to create them. Sorry. Well, I'm going to explore here.
Uh-oh.
Pendleton Estate, another epic creature.
We're going to get overrun by monsters.
I'm going to exhaust Preston and use a cap to move to... I didn't need to use the cap, actually. Sorry. I didn't need to exhaust Preston, though. Oh, no. Sorry, I did. I want to go there. Thought it was one space. All right. To go 1, 2, because I can ignore the terrain. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And so now you turn over the top card of the agenda and look at the bottom.
So
people move one space. So this one's going to come toward you here. And this one's going here. And that one's probably going here. Actually, no, this one space is pretty much straight through. Lucky. Your go.
What exactly are quests right now? I know there's a lot of them. So we know we need to bring this guy here to do one quest.
Well, he's going to move automatically.
Yeah.
Whenever you turn over a
star. Okay. Another thing has to do with vaults.
Yeah. So the vault says you can kill any person.
Okay.
And that will give you influence and stage the next card in the quest. So you've got a raider right next to you.
Okay.
Or you can go to any settlement and spend 4 caps. You're already on a settlement, but you have no caps.
Okay, so then I'm gonna attack the raider then.
Okay.
Since it's on range and he's ranged, he doesn't get a bonus on me.
So you would take 4 damage.
So we're not gonna do that.
And he needs 2 hits, and that's enough.
So he needs 2 hits or 1 hit?
2. He's armored.
Okay, so I'm gonna reroll these dice with my eye first.
So you got 2 hits.
And then.
And you're only currently taking 1.
All right, I'm gonna try one more roll with my A, and hopefully take no damage. Or take 2 damage.
2 damage.
So 1.
So that's enough to kill him.
Yeah. He dies.
Yeah. You gain 1 XP, which means you level up.
Ding. I or C. So I'm gonna take C.
And you gain. So the quest is done.
Mm-hmm.
You gain 1 agenda.
So.
Yeah. Take the top card of that deck.
Yeah.
You can look at it, and you put it in your pile.
Okay.
And then we stage number 68. Signs of life. The raider has one of those Vault Dwellers' wrist-mounted computers on them. With this, you should be able to contact the people on the inside of the vault or interact with its computer. So option 1, there are some supposed exiles from the vault around town. One of them might be able to show you how to use the Pip-Boy. At a settlement, do an I or L check. Quest at a settlement. The other one is the Pip-Boy should be able to interface directly with the vault entrance, but you'll need an extra set of hands there. Use the quest at Vault 84 with any companion. Those are the 2 options.
Okay.
And 84 is all the way on the other side of the map. Hooray!
No, I only used 1 action, right? So I still have 1 more action to do.
Yeah, you fought the dude, so now you can either
rest or try to do that thing, right?
Or you can actually take a. No, you didn't do a. You just fought.
Okay.
Quest just happened. You didn't actually take a quest action.
Okay.
So you can take a. You could take an encounter. You can attempt the quest action.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
You know what? I will attempt. Actually, no. There's a lot of guys near me. They may spawn. I gain 3 health. You know what? No, I'm gonna do the quest thing. So.
Okay. Quest?
Yeah. So I need to roll, and I need to get
I or L.
I or L.
You only have I.
Okay.
And you need 4. That is not 4.
So I'm gonna re-roll. Come on, 4. Nope.
Not 4.
Failed.
All right, my turn. I am also in a settlement. I don't have L, though. I do have the Mentats. And the Day Tripper.
You do have I, though.
I do have I. 4 also just, like, sucks. He really does. Yeah, let's go for it. Or should I use my caps to move around? I can't use Preston again, so that move's gonna be an expensive move. Why did I trap myself there? You know, let's do the encounter first.
All right. A recent explosion has morphed this thriving market into a charred ground of waste.
Gee, I wonder how that happened.
Probably the pipe bomb from before. The few merchants too poor to move have set up their stalls nearby. Your option 1 is forced. Your next option is make do with the remaining stand.
Oh no, forced if
Oh, forced if you were vilified.
I am.
Yeah, sorry.
So I have to take option 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The merchants glare at you as you pass. You have a lot of nerve coming back here. One decides that she's had enough and attacks you. Draw, and fight humanoid.
Regulator. Range, so our ranges cancel out. So he would hit me 3 times, and I would hit him 0. So I think I'm going to re-roll that. Seriously?
Your laser gun isn't that great, is it?
Well, it lets me re-roll at least.
Yeah.
Ah! That's not going to help me. Damn. Well, I'm going to take 1 hit. I got to spend 1 cap to prevent the damage. That goes away. And that was it? That was just, I get my ass kicked?
Yep, that's it. Nothing else.
Lovely. All right, well, let's go ahead and try the quest thing, because I'm apparently trapped in here for a little while. I've only got 2 successes, but I only need 1 more, and I could use my Mentats or my Day Tripper. So I will go ahead and use the Mentats to get the success, but now I need to test E, which I do not have.
So that means you have to get 4, or
No, 3, otherwise I become addicted to Mentats.
what does addiction do in this game? You passed.
I passed. If I'm addicted, I cannot discard this card, and it costs me 1 cap to unexhausted
Okay.
to use it again. So I'm stuck with it until I clear my addiction, and I can't use it until I pay for more. But I'm not addicted, so otherwise I'd get one of the things. And that's addicted, I think, would affect all drugs. So I succeed. I gain an agenda. And we add 71. So find out 71. No, add. Oh, add. And trash this one. So now we have a Vault 84 card.
Nice.
If you were to make it to Vault 84,
we can go inside.
If you can make it to Vault 84. Mm-hmm. So that's the end of the turn.
All
Draw
right.
the agenda.
Nope.
All right.
Star, which we don't have, and robots.
Well, we do have. Oh, star. Sorry, not shield. Oh. Oh, sorry. He should have moved 2 spaces. If there's no star, no. If there are no stars on his space.
Okay.
So this is a countdown. Like the game's going to end at some point here.
Okay.
And robots.
So he moves 1 space closer to you.
Yay. All right, your go.
Okay. So moving through radiation is gonna suck. So
you can go around.
Yeah, which I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna move 1 space here and explore. Oh my god!
It's all radiation, isn't it? No enemies though.
Nothing gonna live in that wasteland. Surrounded by radiation.
You can keep moving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. I'll move back here. And I'll move to downtown Boston.
Okay.
Away from everything. My safe little spot.
It's literally going to cost me 1 cap to move into those mountains. Seriously. Because I can't use Preston. And now that there's a Vault card, if I rest and unexhaust him, he leaves.
Oh no.
Yeah. If there is not a Vault 68 or not 109. Oh no, I'm fine. Alright, so I'm gonna rest. So it brings me up 3 and I unexhaust everything. And then I'm going to exhaust Preston and spend a cap
to get out of
to
Dodge.
GTFO. I'm gonna have to tempt fate. 1, 2. And I'm gonna declare my loyalty to the institute, so that synth doesn't come after me just in case. But I still have the sentry bot to worry about. Go ahead.
Do this, right?
Yep.
Oh no, Star and Demons.
Oh no. All right. So he's gonna move 1 more toward the. We've got a Deathclaw and a Deathclaw.
Not good.
Okay, go.
All right. I'm gonna heal health. So
Heal health.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna do
The wasteland action.
Wasteland action.
All right. Let's see. With swift and practiced collaboration, a patrol of regulators surrounds you. Stay there, partner. The leader drawls. Here there have been killings in these parts. You wouldn't know anything about that, right? Forced if you are vilified. So wait, I got the comeuppance for your bomb.
Yeah.
You're getting the comeuppance for my murder. The gully erupts with gunfire. A minute later, only you and the leader remain. So you suffer 4 damage. That's a good thing.
Fudge.
You rested. And fight a human.
And I fight a human.
Yeah.
Bounty hunter. All right.
This doesn't get trashed.
So I can I have to re-roll these. So for my first re-roll,
Legs will hit. That's 2.
that's 2, and that kills it.
Yeah.
So I'm
And you
doing
only
it.
take
That I
one
only
hit.
take 1 damage. And I gain 2 experience points.
Yep.
1, 2.
And sadly, no loot though because you liquefied him.
Yeah.
And that goes to the bottom of the deck.
How do you get rid of Vilify?
You have to do something good, I think, like really good.
Mm.
And you still have an action.
I'm gonna heal. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Oh wait, no, you healed at the beginning.
Oh, did
Sorry,
I?
yeah.
Okay, so
That's right. You healed and then took the. All right.
yeah, so my turn's done.
Screw it. I'm fighting the sentry bot. It'll complete the good news. One of the parts of good news, everybody. Good news, everyone. All right. Damn it! No hits. Arms. That's 1 hit. 1 hit. Oh, torso. 2 hits. I
You need 1 more.
Or I can then also, if I don't get it, I can use my mentats.
Which you did.
I got it.
And you
So no damage because my armor stops
you
it.
and your awesome armor.
And Oh, you could have exhausted it. Well, for one reroll.
I thought you needed strength though.
No. You only to get the rerolls,
Oh,
but you
okay.
could have just exhausted it. All right, so he's dead. Gain 3 XP. 1, 2, 3.
And then a new one shows up, right?
Yeah. A new one will go face down there. And good news, everyone! I gain 1 agenda. And we stage number 132. Cloudnet. The inventor stands before a massive tangle of cables, circuitry, and antennas. In the small blinking terminal, you can see a map of a wasteland with little dots moving around them. It's not perfect control, but you can give them commands. Place a quest marker in your space. This is the machine. Use the machine. Quest the machine. Move each robot 1 space in the direction of your choice.
There's no robots.
There's no robots, so I can't use them even if I really wanted to. I could try to fight the Death Claw. I get the range. I gotta fight the Death Claw.
Good luck. It doesn't have range, so it can't hit you, right?
It can't hit. Well, no, it can hit me, but it doesn't get. I get an extra hit on it.
Okay.
So all I need is 2 hits. They have to be on the arms, though. That's 1. Crap. Come on. You that are going to take drugs.
2.
2. That's it. That's enough. Because I'm ranged. I get
Yeah.
the extra 1. And the 2 damage is absorbed by my armor.
Nice.
Bye-bye, Death Claw.
And you get 3 experience points.
3 experience points and 3 loot items. 1, 2, 3. Could I have 2 special tokens, please? I have a S and a P. I don't have P. 3 loot items. See, they got. I guess they weren't really shuffled well. Fistful of caps. Immediately discard this card, then gain 3 caps. Immediately discard this card and gain 3 caps. Yeah, that's a 5. And Psycho. Kind of liking drugs. Drugs are pretty good.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Hey, this is Fallout. Drugs are okay. Alright, that's it. Turn over.
Star, robot, and humans.
Mr. Gusty.
So he moves 1.
And that's it.
Yeah.
I think we missed putting an extra human down on the board.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, he should. One of them should be face up there. Raider scum. Actually, oh no, here's the other one. Damn. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna move my 2 spaces, 1, 2, and then regain some health. 1, 2, 3. That ends my turn.
Okay. I don't like this pile up of enemies.
Oh. Which is a way you could tell which enemies came from where, because like there's all these spaces here that.
Yeah, it's just how many there are on the board, right?
Yeah.
There should be as many as there. So I think there are three. There are 3 spaces for.
3, yeah. Okay. And we didn't replace this guy.
Oh no, we didn't. What do I want to do? It's gonna end in 2 turns. Let's see here. Let's spend a cap. Miss the bowl. 1, 2. Let's go have a wasteland encounter.
A few scavengers have gathered their findings and placed them as bets. The first to make it to the far side of the complex and back wins. So option 1, join the race. Option 2, train on the course after they're done. Or 3, hold back and take their stuff.
Already vilified. So you can tell me the check that's on that first one too. I can see it.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, check. So for the check, you can use any one of your specials.
What's the threshold?
6.
No. You're gonna have to take a lot of drugs to get up there. 6.
At least I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't.
need 6 successes.
Is that even possible?
Yes. There's the 2. You'd have to hit.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the yeah. Okay.
You have to hit this. I mean, it is technically possible.
High risk reward.
I'm just gonna nick their stuff.
Nick their stuff. Become vilified.
I already am.
And then so as soon as they're out of sight, you grab whatever you can and get the hell out of there. And times whatever the facility is. So 2.
Oops. Codsworth and an iBot. Exhaust during your turn. Until the end of your turn, you may perform non-fight actions as if they were in an adjacent space to you. Interesting. Codsworth exhausts to trade with one other survivor anywhere on the map. Okay, I'm going to drop the Psycho in Codsworth. I put Preston in my inventory.
It's funny because all those items there are yours.
Yeah. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Flip the card. Humanoids, mutants, and robots.
Oh, crap. I'm going to get attacked.
Towards me, yep.
You're
And
closer.
then he moves towards me one.
And I'm getting attacked by the Mr. Gusty. Die, Mr. Gusty, die. Arms. I've got 1, and I'll take 2 hits. Yeah. I don't like that. I like that less. So I'm going to take some drugs.
Mentas.
I'm going
The brush maker.
to take some Mentats. And check my endurance. Succeed! I'm not addicted to them. That does the 1 extra hit, enough to kill Mr. Gusty.
And you gain 2 experience. And then your robot shows up.
Alright, your turn. It's going to be the last one.
So I'm going to declare loyalty. So I don't get attacked.
Oh, I don't think the Courser attacks you. Yeah, the Courser doesn't attack you.
Okay, well, I didn't know, but it's the last turn anyway, so.
Pretty much, yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1, 2, and I'm just going to heal health. 2, 3. And then that's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to spend a cap to move. I'm not going to throw it this time. So 1, 2. I'm going to exhaust the Eyebot, which lets me do things as if we're in an adjacent space.
And
I'm going to try the Vault action.
All right. A figure stands with open arms and flanking guards behind the door. Welcome to Vault 84. I'm Overseer Hayes, the leader of this vault. We haven't let in outsiders in over 100 years, so I hope you realize how exceptional this is. But after a certain, but after a certain recent event, well, let's just say, when your stolen pipeway connected, I saw an opportunity. Thank her and ask about the rules of this vault, or walk away.
Walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'll go with the first one.
Don't start any trouble, and you should be fine. However, we have an annual vote to exile dangerous people from the vault. Even with my blessing, you are not immune. Shuffle cards 72 and 79 and randomly add a number of them equal to the survivors, and then trash the rest. So 79.
Oh yeah, 72 to 79. Add a number of them equal to the survivors. Yeah, we're not going to get to them though. He moves to the railroad right away.
72.
Oh no, all of them. So you take cards 72 to 72 through 79.
Oh wow.
Shuffle them. Take 2 of them, and then add them to the.
And throw the rest back in there, or
well,
trash?
Yeah, just put them to the side. Oh, trash the rest, and then trash this one. All right, that was it. So, agenda.
Shield and. Mutant.
So now we're both loyal. So there is nobody for that. And the super mutants. This one activates. I should have activated earlier.
And then moved here.
Yeah. And the Courser moves to the railroad. That instantaneously moves this up to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that does it.
All right.
So this gets, trashed, but that's basically the end of.
Nice.
The Institute has taken over the Commonwealth. So now what we do is we figure out what our influence is. So this is by turning over all the agenda cards we have.
Mm-hmm.
So they're each worth 1 influence each to start off with.
Okay.
So you've got 3, I've got 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other ones are worth. So I have one of a kind, which would give me, if I have exactly 6 or 7 special tokens, I get a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't apply. Freedom doesn't apply because the Institute is way ahead of the railroad.
Mm-hmm.
So that only gives me 2.
Okay.
And then I get +1 for each space in between. So I get 4 for each. So I get a total of 8, giving me 12.
Okay. So then I get the 2 points for that.
Yeah. So you get 10 for that.
Yeah. And this one, if there is exactly 1 unexplored tile, you get +1. If there is exactly 0 extra tiles, I get +2, but I get neither.
So you only have the 1. No, it's still worth 1.
Okay.
So you also have, as a result, you have 11, which means we both win.
Nice.
Yay!
That was fun.
Yeah.
I like this game.
It's interesting. We tend to charge a little bit, I think maybe a bit too fast toward the end.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing I did last time too. where I just absolutely wanted, like I was there like, okay, that's the main quest, let's go for the main quest. But it gives you a hell of a lot of opportunity to putz around
Yeah, for
first,
sure. And I think
which we didn't really take advantage of.
another thing is I think the more players will make it the interaction more interesting because chances are people will pick different sides.
Yeah, especially if you start off with like some people start off with security and some start off with freedom, or like some people could switch sides halfway through when they realize that the other side's going to win.
Yeah. Or I think in the case for us, we both got security, so we went with that.
Yeah.
Nice. I like this game. I'll have to add it to my collection. Yeah.
So there's 3 other scenarios. The other one is based on the main game of Fallout 3.
Okay.
And then it has another that's based off of one of Fallout 3's expansions, The Pit.
Okay.
And then the last one is based off of Fallout 4's expansion, Far Harbor.
Oh, nice.
So they have different factions and different goals. The tokens mean different things. And some of these cards will be the same, but some of them will be totally different.
Nice. That's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you for introducing me to this.
No problem. I like this one. Well, I think I like Fallout. So
just a little.
Just a little.
You're loyal to the brand.
Yeah. I was actually playing New Vegas when you were coming in.
Oh, nice.
When you were or just starting. I actually never played it, and it's like the best Fallout game.
It's funny because my first Fallout was Fallout 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen the original?
No.
After we're done here, I'll show it to you because that was my first Fallout. Actually, technically, my first Fallout was Wasteland on my Commodore 64, even though I didn't really know anything about it.
And that was like an overview. I remember seeing like images of it.
It's sort of, yeah. It's like you're moving little icons on a. You have like a multi-panel screen. That one's really old. But no, I'm a fan of this. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do extra with it.
It seems like there's a lot they could do with this.
Oh yeah, there's some interesting. I found it funny that you blew up the market, and I'm the one that gets blamed for it halfway across the map. Like I can understand that they know you're a bad guy. And there's murders that are happening, but they know the guy who blew up the market, and then they it's that guy who's totally different.
Yeah.
So that was a little weird, but otherwise, no, I really like it. I think it captures a lot of the flavor of it without getting bogged down into. I like what they did here, and I think ironically these look more like the interface to the original Fallout games than the new one, which is kind of strange. But I like what they did here. The simplifying the stat system, so that and it makes a lot of sense. It still makes sense. You're still special.
Yeah, and it really fits the theme of the game, like the actual video game itself, like the style and everything. They did a really good job.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, we kept forgetting about Well Rested. Every time we rested, we should have gotten a Well Rested reroll token. We totally forgot about it.
I could have used that. I
know. We're totally gonna get these rules at some point. Yeah. Anyway, that was Fallout the board game. Probably gonna play it more often on stream because, like I said, I'm a big fan of all things Fallout. So it will more than likely hit the table quite frequently, especially when there are expansions. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Take care, guys.